Neighbors. It's me, Angie. It's 6:18 a.m. here in Mississippi, and I'm at the front door again like I was yesterday. I don't know if y'all can hear the rain or not, but it looks like I won't be going out today. It's raining. I was going to come on and see if we can watch the sunrise again. See if anybody would come in. The wind's blowing a little bit. My wind chimes are. And it's cool sitting right here in front of this door. Actually, it's kind of cold. This is the front of my house. I had the deep cleaning people come to my house yesterday, and oh my gosh, the dust that they cleaned around my house. Cleaned all the ceiling fans and around the baseboards and under the beds, and they swept it all out. I didn't realize it was raining until I opened the door. You can't hear it from the inside of my house. James just left for work. Hey, baby girl vibes, how are you doing? Yep, that's what I'm sitting here in front of my door, baby girl, is to watch that beautiful sun come up that our Lord God had given us. And He's blessed me with another day. Looks like it's going to be rainy here in Mississippi today. All is quiet because today's Saturday and the hustle and bustle's not going on with the kids trying to get ready for school and people going to work, which James left to go to work. It doesn't matter if it's Saturday or not. If he's on schedule to work, it doesn't matter what day it is. I know it, baby girl. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I'm keeping Lincoln this morning. Well, hey, cuz. You up early too, aren't you? Is it raining over there in your neck of the woods? I'm up early this morning. I'm trying to get everything under control. I'm supposed to keep Lincoln this morning while Taylor works a few hours, and that little rascal's done got to where he's active. What you doing this early in the morning, cuz? You got your coffee yet? Well, I didn't realize it was raining until I opened my front door, and I said, oh my goodness, it's raining. Which I knew it was going to rain today, but I didn't know it was going to start this early. James has left to go to work. He had to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday days. Y'all not on the coast this weekend, Bo? Hey, my friend Lori, how are you doing? You up early too for a Saturday morning. I thought I was going to be the only one up this early for a Saturday. Oh, leaving in the morning. Okay. Y'all just going to stay the day? We got to plan when we going to make our trip to the coast this year. If it's going to be in May, I hope it's May. Around my birthday and our anniversary. Hey, Susanna. Oh, till Monday. Lisa must be off. Is it a holiday Monday? Lori, what are you doing up this early? Oh, yeah, you're an hour ahead of me, Lori. That's right. Do you normally get up this early in the morning, Lori? Oh, she took off? Okay, that's good. Taylor's got to make up a few hours today because Lincoln, she had to go pick him up from the daycare. He was running 102 temp Thursday, and she wanted to make her hours up so she wouldn't have to use vacation time. I'm going to watch the little rascal this morning. Oh, I've been up since 4:45. That's when James's alarm goes off. So I just get on awake when he leaving for days, and he fixes coffee, and Lisa's still asleep, Bo? Oh, you slept a little later. You usually up earlier? Oh, wow. Birds are singing this morning. The rain's coming down. I like getting up this early in the morning. Oh, tell her I love her too. I'm so ready to see y'all. I cannot wait till we get over there to visit or meet each other at the coast or whatever we gonna do. They came and deep cleaned my house yesterday. It was 4 people here, and they stayed from 10 yesterday morning to 5 yesterday evening, deep cleaning my house. Can you imagine if you had to stay at somebody's house that long? How much uh, dust, and they cleaned the windows, and they uh, cleaned the blinds, and oh my gosh, my stove and refrigerator, and they did all that. I'm decluttering too. I'm getting rid of some stuff. It's no sense in somebody mine and James's age having as much stuff as we have. We have more stuff now than we did when the kids lived here. You know, when you get to a certain age, you need to recognize you don't need, you need to be a minimalist. You just minimal stuff. One coffee cup, one plate, one spoon, one fork, one knife. Why you got to have all this other stuff? I don't understand. I'm beginning to understand though. And I never used to care about stuff and things. And it's not that I really care about stuff and things now. It's just they've ended up here at the house somehow. I got about 3 bags of donations that I'm going to take to the donation place. I cleaned out all the walk-in closets. Yeah, the extras for the company. Yeah, there you go, baby girl. I want to use that fine china when I have company, baby girl. You know them paper plates? That's what we call fine china here. That's what I serve my company. Yeah, I'm going to use my fine china today. Y'all come on in here in the kitchen. I'm going to show y'all this. And when you get through with it, just dump it right over there in that garbage. Thank y'all for coming in. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I hear my neighbor's dogs in the back of his house. They done got stirred up this morning. That has the design and all carefree. They cleaned my front porch off and swept it off, and the carport. Man, they cleaned like crazy. I said, have y'all ever seen a house that was worse than this one that y'all cleaning? Mine. And they were like, oh yeah, we've seen something really bad. But since I've been in my wheelchair and hadn't been able to walk, I hadn't been able to clean my house like I used to on Saturdays when I wasn't working. What are y'all gonna do today on this Saturday? How's the weather gonna be in y'all's neck of the woods? Are y'all gonna have rainy weather today, or are y'all gonna have sunshine? I didn't know who all would be up this early in the morning. Doctor put me on prednisone Wednesday for my cough. She think she thinks it's allergies, not asthma, so no more inhaler. Oh, are you glad the inhaler's gone, Lori? Or how long do you have to take the steroids? Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Welcome in. The rain has left Texas, just heat now. Oh yeah, I bet Texas is heating up now. Yeah, just wait till after Easter. It's gonna start warming every day. We'll have little cool spells up until Easter's over with, and we'll have that Easter snap right before Easter. It'll get cool, but then after that, it'll be hot for now till October. And then I'll have to put up with that humidity during July and August. Ugh. It's 70 degrees already here in the north. This is a heat wave for us this early. Yeah, it's not quite that warm here. It's probably upper maybe 57, 58 this morning. It may be 60, I don't know. Oh, y'all had snow last week and now y'all got 70. That sounds about right. Sounds like Mississippi weather. I'm glad to see spring here, I'll tell you that. Which I don't mind winter. It's just July and August that those 2 months I don't look forward to. So hot. Hey, Becky, how are you doing? It's 61 in Glensdale, Arizona. Good morning. Good morning, Becky. How are you? Welcome in. We're just watching the sun come up this morning. The birds are getting after it. They are singing. Which, with it raining, I didn't think they'd be singing this much, but it's just drizzling. It's not really coming down hard. Give me a 50-degree sunny day. I can stand the humidity. I don't know how. I can't stand the humidity. I know humidity is awful, Michael. It is not fun at all. You're doing okay, Becky? I'm okay. I'm made it to another morning and thanking the Lord he blessed me to see another one. We are getting temps up to 69 here today, but thunderstorms later today with rain. Yeah, I was telling James I hope it didn't get bad weather with me with Lincoln by myself. If so, we're going to go in the back of the house and get in our little safe spot. Yeah, that's always a good thing. I like to get up early and get the day started. I don't know how many more days I got left to enjoy. I might as well get up early and enjoy them. Oh, thank you, Michael. That's like my little bird sanctuary. It's got all my bird houses on it and my little wind chimes and stuff like that. Over here is this little railroad thing that James brought home from. Let me see if let me get my camera right. Right there. He got permission from work to bring that home. It's one of those railroad things that let down when the train's coming. My cardinals always visit me every morning. I love when we get a heavy snow and my yard is filled with them. Oh, I bet that's beautiful when that happens. Taylor's not gonna get here with Lincoln till about 8:30. So I got a couple of hours before he gets here. So that means I can get 2 or 3 more cups of coffee before that little rascal gets here. He reminds me of one of the little rascals so much. I'm telling you something. He is all boy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I have to take the prednisone for 6 days. Started with 6 pills. And oh yeah, you have to wean yourself off of them. I know that. Hey Pam, you up early this morning too, girl. No wonder you go to bed with the chickens. How long you been up, Pam? Pam, they come and deep cleaned my house yesterday. It took them from 10:30 yesterday morning to 5 yesterday evening. They left. But when I tell you they dusted everything in my house, they cleaned my windows, they cleaned my blinds, they cleaned my ceiling fans, they swept under beds, and they wiped down baseboards. Oh man, they cleaned. And I had a smile on my face too. I was so happy that my house was that clean. And even James come home, he was like, "Oh, this feels so good." You get up at 6:30? Oh, okay. You're ahead. You're an hour ahead of me though, Pam. You and Lori, y'all in Eastern time. I don't know who else is in Eastern time. Michael, if he's in Arizona, he's in Pacific time, I think. And I know Bo's in Central time. He's close to me. And baby girl, she's in Texas, so she might be Central. Oh, you're in Ohio. Okay, I was thinking Arizona. I don't know why I was thinking Arizona. So you're Eastern time too. Oh, I know, Pam. Oh my goodness. And I decluttered. I cleaned out all the walk-in closets. And you want to talk about getting rid of some things? Y'all, I have to tell y'all, I had things back for when James and I first got married in boxes. Can you, I just asked myself, why? Why did I have this stuff boxed up like that and in a closet? I wasn't enjoying it. My kids are going to never want it if something happens to me. So, I guess for sentimental values, I guess I kept it for years. Eastern time here, yeah. I'm Buckeye born, but Tennessee has my heart. Oh, you a volunteer. Uh, it was just crazy what was up in that closet. The girl that was helping me declutter and reaching the boxes for me to go through, it was like, that is 30 years old. I'm like, I know, don't rub it in. When James and I were dating, we went to the fair, the state fair. And of course, we were 19 and 20 years old. So we got these t-shirts with our names on them, James and Angie. I still have those t-shirts. They're 38 years old. Now, I'm saying to myself, why? And then I have this tag. You know how you used to buy the tags that go on your car? That had, and it had James and Angie, which we never have put it on one of our vehicles. I had that. I had my the the flowers I carried in my wedding and my cake topper. Oh, Pam, are you and Michael close together in Ohio, or are y'all far apart? Well, it looks like the sun's coming up. Y'all can see my neighborhood now. James put the hummingbird feeders out, but somewhere, but I don't think we've had any hummingbirds come yet. I don't think it's quite time for the hummingbirds. I don't know what month they come. Maybe April and May on. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, y'all are a few hours apart. What you gonna do today, Pam? What y'all got planned? Has your neighbor been cutting the grass lately, Pam? Pam is by West Virginia, I believe, and I'm right by Indiana. Oh, hey, Jack. How are you? North Carolina. My cousin Bo that was in here, his son lives in North Carolina and his nephew. I've been to South Carolina, but I've only been to a little edge of North Carolina before when we went to the mountains. I hadn't really been into North Carolina. My mom is in Oregon, and some hummingbirds come year round. She thaws out the feeders in the winter. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you working on junk journals? I'll have Mr. Lincoln till about 12:30, and then Taylor will come by and stay a little while and visit. Oh, I have been to Biltmore Castle. I guess I have been to North Carolina. I went there when I was a teenager when our church went on a you know how they take the uh children on a church trip every year? We went to Biltmore Castles. Is that what you're talking about, Michael? I think I was 14 years old when we went on that trip. Hey, Jack. I spoke to you, didn't I? How are you doing? What you been doing? Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Pam, are you having coffee this morning? Or are you a coffee drinker or a tea drinker? I can't remember. Yeah. I didn't even realize that was in North Carolina, and it's been so many years ago that we went on that church trip, so that brings back that memory. Oh, you're just 30 minutes east of Asheville. Okay. It's absolutely breathtaking that it was a family home at one point. I know. I didn't think, after I said it, Pam, I didn't think you drank coffee after I said it. That's why I said, aren't you a tea drinker? Oh, I wish I could love water like that. I need to drink a lot more water than I do. No, it's really not hard for me to handle him because the way my house is set up, I let him have the run of the kitchen, dining room, and living room, and I move everything right there. And he's still small enough that he'll play in that area. And now, don't get me wrong. Now he's active, but I'll feed him breakfast. Then about 9:30, he'll or 10, probably around 10, he'll get sleepy, and he'll sleep till about 11:30, and then he'll wake back up, and I won't have him awake but an hour before Taylor will get back home. But he's probably up right now. Lincoln is. He gets up early, and Taylor will fix him something to munch on, and then when we get here, of course, I'm gonna fix him a big breakfast. I'm a sweet tea drinker, but they don't make it right up here in the north. Oh yeah, that's what we have here, Michael, is sweet tea. But I've got to where I drink unsweet tea because of I'm trying to watch my sugar intake, but I love sweet tea, Michael. Oh, I mean, sweet tea for us was like we was giving that. They gave us sweet tea in our baby bottles. Oh, you drink water all day long, Lori? Oh, that's right, Pam. Y'all drink the veggie juice. Hey, Landshark Picker, how are you doing this morning? We just watched me go from dark to light here in my little neighborhood. It's drizzling a little bit. It's already starting to rain, and the birds are chirping this morning. Oh, 9 a.m.? The neighborhood's real quiet this morning because it's Saturday and no people are in, not, don't work because this is a very rural area. And of course, the school bus is not coming by this morning, and the little children aren't out trying to catch the bus. He's a handsome little guy. I love seeing the pictures. Oh, thank you, Lori. I enjoy seeing the pictures of yours too. Phyllis Stokes got me into green smoothies a few years ago, but after she passed, I kind of stopped. What's in that green smoothie, Michael? What all's in it? Doing okay. My Rebels lost last night. Oh, they did? What were you watching, Michael? I mean, Landshark Picker. And where are you, Landshark Picker? Uh-huh. You're talking about Ole Miss, aren't you? That's our house is divided. My son and daughter-in-law graduated from the University of Mississippi, and we're Ole Miss fans. And then the other side of our house, the other half is LSU. So you can imagine game day at our house. Oh, you're in Birmingham and you root for the University of Mississippi? What does that say? Satyam? Satyam? He said, yep. Now I get your name, Landshark. Okay. It's all coming to me now. I am in central Mississippi. I guess I'll die here in central Mississippi. I've been in this little town all but, let's see, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, all but 4 years. I lived somewhere else for 4 years, and the rest of the time I've been here in this little rural area, in this little town. Thank you, baby girl. I live in a very small town. We don't even have a red light in our little town. You just ride right through our little town, and if you blink, you gonna miss it. We got a bank and a post office and a Dollar General and a service station. Actually, we have two banks, two branches. The little banks, and of course, we got a liquor store and a beauty shop. When I drink beer, I never in Mississippi. Pam said we got two lights. Not here. I think my dad grew up in a town like that, Mississippi. Oh, really? What town, Landshark? If you don't mind saying where your dad is from. Snap, you have all you need. Oh yeah. I mean, when I go into to see my doctors, like my neurologist and my endocrinologist and my heart doctor and all that, we go to the what we call the city. I don't even like to drive for James to drive me there. The traffic is not. Oh, I don't even like to go that, and it's only 45 minutes away, and I don't like to even drive in that. I don't see how people live in a big place like that. Oh, not Bude. Oh my gosh, not Bude, Landshark. The aloe is a must. It really helped me a lot. Oh, spinach, mango, banana, pineapple, and aloe. Oh, I like all that stuff. Oh, Landshark. I'm not far from Butte. I'm about 45 minutes at the most from Butte. I know exactly where Butte is. Butte is smaller than where I live. Butte is just a community. It's not even a. I don't even think Butte's got anything in town anymore. But we have a high school, well, elementary to high school, and it's all in one place. And like I graduated with 55 students in 1985, and my children both graduated from that school, and one of them had 57 students, and my daughter's was one of the largest class they had over there, and it was 100 students. Oh, you graduated with 42? Oh, wow. You do have me beat. I thought I was small, 55. I guess just one of my grandbabies, well, maybe two if Taylor ever decides to have another baby. I'll have two grandbabies that'll go to the school that I went to and my children went to, but my other two grandbabies are in Louisiana, and they'll be going to school in Louisiana for a while. And I hope one day they'll move back here in Mississippi, but it won't be here. It'll be somewhere else. It won't be this little town. My son and daughter-in-law are both in the medical profession, and they are, they like to go where they can make more money. Here in Mississippi, you can't make a lot of money if you're in the medical field. Celery and cucumber juice help me stop fluid build. Oh, really, Pam? I love celery and cucumber. What do you mix with that? Don't you have to have something else besides just celery and cucumber? We had 200 in my graduating class. Oh, no, Pam. Wow. I can't wait till we get the garden planted. I usually film when James is planting the garden and stuff like that. That people tend to like those videos of garden videos. Hey, Claudette. Yeah, there's my twin. It is. I'm going to be keeping Lincoln this morning. Taylor's going to have to work a few hours today because she had to go pick him up Thursday. He was running a temp. And I got to keep him about 3.5 or 4 hours this morning. So I got up early to try to get my pain under control before he got here. I'm looking forward to keeping that little rascal. He's something else. How are you doing, my twin, Claudette? Welcome in. Claudette's in Canada. I wish she was my neighbor over here, like I wish all y'all were my neighbors. Y'all could just come on over and we could drink coffee and tea and smoothies and all that. We wouldn't have to talk online. Thank y'all for being here this morning. I appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. He's better now. He had it was his ears again. That little rascal cannot get his ears straight. We mix it with carrots, 1 apple, a beet when I can get them. Oh, that sounds good. Hey, Mr. Doggity Dog, how are you doing? Oh, a peach smoothie. I love peaches. I've only been to Tupelo, Mississippi. I really want to visit Natchez to visit some. Oh, Natchez. You would love Natchez. I'm not far from Natchez either. Probably about an hour and 20 minutes. And Tupelo's further away from me. It's like 3.5 hours. Uh-oh, it's raining harder now. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's picked up. Claudette, what you gonna do today? What you gonna do today, Mr. Doggity Dog? James is at work. He'll be off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then he'll go back for 7 nights. And y'all know, y'all have heard me talk about the night shift when he works 7 nights. Lord, when he works 7 nights, by the time those nights are over with, he hadn't had much sleep. I hadn't had much sleep. But then after he works those 7 nights, he'll have 7 days off. Oh, yeah. I used to have family that lived in Natchez, and we would always travel over there and visit them. You're not doing too much today, Claudette? What's the weather over there, Claudette? Is it still snowing? It's going, as you can see, Claudette, it's going to be rain all day to here. Get away from those dog feeders. Okay, Pam, I love you. I'll probably see you in Josie's auction today if you pop in. You have a blessed day too, Pam. Have fun doing your junk journals. Pam's so sweet. You're so funny, Mr. Doggity Dog. Oh, everybody's getting rain. Oh, yeah, Michael, she is. She's a mess. I love Josie, too. I really don't mind the rain. It's just my body aches worse when it's rainy weather than it does when the sun's shining. But, oh, I used to love it when I was in my from the time I was young till I got disabled. I would groan and play out in the rain. You know how most women wouldn't get out in the rain because they didn't want their hair to get messed up? I didn't care. I'd step right out in the rain and just let it come down. I love to stand out in the rain and play in the rain. Yes, he was. He was, Claudette. Why? But I can't get out in the rain now. My electric wheelchair, I don't think I need to be getting out there in my electric wheelchair in the rain. That wouldn't be too good. I know, Lori. It's so much fun. I was trying to think about when the last time I was out in the rain, playing around in the rain. Oh, has he? I didn't know, Claudette. I didn't know that he'd been having a hard time. Bless his heart. Oh, no, he did. Oh, I had no idea. Bless his heart. I do too, Michael, but you know what? You're going to think this is strange, but ever since I got my pacemaker, I will not be out in it when the lightning is really bad. And it used to not bother me. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I got this pacemaker inside me, this electrical thing, and the lightning is just going to come down and just strike me because I got this electrical thing inside my body. So when it starts getting thunderstorms and lightning, I won't even stand out on our porch because I'm afraid it's going to strike me. I know that sounds strange. Oh, he had hurricane damage? Oh, my goodness. I wish I would have known, Claudette. I had no idea. Oh, that's the same thing we say, Michael, that they're bowling up in heaven. Yep. Thank y'all for being here with me this morning. It has made my morning. It's been really nice. If y'all could just smell this rain, it smells so good. I have to go. My battery is dying. I have to put it on charger. I'll be a great day, everyone. Love you, Lori. You have a good day, darling. Stay safe out in the rain, okay? I'm so glad you saw me on, Claudette. This is the second morning that I've went live. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just decided I would just go live the last couple of mornings. Oh, thank you, Michael. Master Papa. Hey, little mama. You don't get the notification, Claudette? I wonder why. Oh, I love you too, Lori, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have a good day and post some pictures of those grandbabies. I know the oldest one's I know Colin's getting older and he don't really like all that, but I love seeing pictures of him. Now that my house is clean, I woke up to a spotless house. Oh, I'm just in a good mood this morning. I hate to even go in there and cook on my stove. This lady cleaned my stove, y'all. I don't even want to tell this story, but I will. She cleaned my oven. And James has been trying to keep up with cleaning my oven since I've gotten disabled. And he's done a really good job, I have to say. But she cleaned it. When I tell you that a woman knows how to clean an oven, this woman cleaned my oven. And I opened that door up yesterday after they left and was looking at, and they cleaned my refrigerator out and all that. And I was looking at it and I was saying, oh, Lord, thank you so much that I had this done. Oh, and it went really well, Claudette, but I still have got some areas that I'm going to declutter. You know, I just got to the walk-in closets and got all those cleaned out in a closet that James used over by our sinks, our Jack and Jill sinks. He's got a closet behind there that he uses, and we cleaned it out, and we got the laundry room cleaned out. I know Savannah is, and I don't know if you noticed it with Berkeley's pictures. That little girl's a ham. She loves her picture to be taken, and that little Livy is getting so big. She's 5 months old. Their Easter pictures were I just fell in love with the Easter pictures. Now buy one of those oven pans for the bottom so drippings don't go on burners. Then throw it out when they get too dirty and put another one for a couple. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I know, Claudette. Berkeley will be 5 in December. She picked up an ugly word that she was saying. I don't know if she picked it up at school or what, but she said an ugly word, and it really wasn't a bad word, but for a little child, she shouldn't have been saying it. So Matt was devastated. He and Haley were like, oh, she said this word. We don't know where she picked it up. I said, why don't you ask her where she heard the word? I mean, Berkeley's smart enough. She'll tell you who told her the word or where she heard it. I don't know why it didn't dawn on them to ask her where she heard it from. But like I said, it wasn't really a bad word. But, you know, when your child first says, oh, yeah. And see, Matt was saying when he went to preschool and he was 4, he was Berkeley's age. My sister would say the B word. She would say like a female dog. And she would say that word, and Matt picked it up. And he would say it at school, and his teacher told me, and I was thinking, oh, I hope she don't think we say that at our house, because we don't cuss around our children. And if I've said more ugly words since I've been in the pain that I've been in than I've ever said in my entire life. But not real bad ugly words, but just when I get to hurt bad enough, I'll say a ugly word every now and then, and but not around the babies. But Matt would say that word, and his teacher told me one day that he had said that word, and we scolded him when he got home and asked him where he heard that word, and he said that Mimi was saying it, which is my sister, my oldest sister. And we told him, Matt, do not say that word anymore. That word is not a nice word. It's ugly. You don't even know what it means. Don't say it. So he goes to school the next day. He gets in the car when I picked him up and he said, Mama, guess what? And I said, what, baby? He said, I didn't say, and he said the word. And he had to make sure that he had to say it one more time. And, well, when I say a ugly word, I mean like the word, another word for poop. That's the word that I say sometimes when I stand up and I'm in so much pain. I'll say, oh, and say that word. I'm hurting, but I don't say very many bad words. I mean, not that I haven't said them in my lifetime, but you have to really get me angry to say a really bad word. Um, I don't even say the like major one. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the 4 letter word. I don't even, that doesn't, no, But, and I will say hell sometimes, but it takes a lot to get me to say something like that. Fiddlesticks, that's what I need to start saying. But sometimes when I stand up after sitting in my wheelchair for several hours without standing, when my feet go on the ground and I first stand up, it's like like electricity shoots from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head. It's like a shock of just nothing but hard pain. And I'll grumble and say, oh, and say that word. And, but before I got down and in a wheelchair, I would hardly know. You'd have to get me really angry to say an ugly word. I mean, I would have to get really mad. Not that I couldn't spew them out now. I could, but I wasn't proud of it after I did it when I was younger. I didn't really like to get to that point. But oh, when I did. Like Taylor and James, Taylor's my daughter, in case you're the ones that's in here don't know that. She takes after her daddy. They can go from 0 to 9,000 in about a split second. That's how they're angry. They can get that angry at something. Matt and myself, which Matt is my son, he has my temperament. It takes me a long time to get that angry. I mean, I'll just go and go and go and go. But when you finally get me to that point and I explode, oh my goodness, you don't even want to be around me. Good morning, Dana. How are you? Which I don't really have a lot to be angry about nowadays. It's just what it is. I'm just trying to live my best life, and my last days, I'm just trying to live them in peace. I don't care for drama or bullying or all this yang yang nonsense. I mean, why do I want to waste days and minutes of my life that I can never get back over nonsense? Why do people want to do that? I don't understand. I mean, think about it. You get into nonsense with somebody, and you spend 2 or 3, 4 days, in it. That's 3 or 4 or 5 days you can't get back that you've wasted of your life that you'll never be able to get back. Katie barred the door when Angie gets going. I think it's when she's saying, y'all, haha. Oh, here comes the train. It's kind of late this morning. It usually comes by about 6:30. You doing pretty good, Dana? That's good. Can y'all hear the whistle on the train yet? Do y'all hear it? Berkeley loves to stand at the door and listen to the train come by when she's here. That's that freight train coming through this morning. That's not the Amtrak, I don't think. I think it's the freight train. You know how people say, oh, I live on the other side of the tracks? Where do you live? Oh, I live on the other side of the tracks. Here it comes. It's coming from the tracks are that direction. You go down about 2 blocks, and then you'll hear it in a minute, Dinah. It's gonna get loud. And then the highway is that direction, Highway 51, about a block. The highway is about a block away, and then the tracks are about 2 blocks that way. It's getting louder now. You ought to be able to hear it in a minute. It'll blow its horn. Yeah, the birds are awesome this morning. Let me turn my volume up. See if y'all hear it. The first car that's come by this morning. Truck. First sign of life. It usually gets right here close to my house and just lays down on the horn. Oh, I love riding the Amtrak. We took the train to New Orleans a couple of years ago. The whole family. Okay, y'all ought to be able to hear it. Come on, blow the horn. I don't know if y'all know this, but that's what it sounds like when a tornado's coming. It sounds like a train. I don't know if y'all have ever been in a tornado before. But it sounds just like a train. There it is. Y'all should have heard that. See, up north, y'all deal with... Yeah, I knew it would blow the horn when it got closer. Y'all deal with the snow and ice and all that, and down here we deal with tornadoes, hurricanes, humidity. I used to be able to sleep through train horns, fires, whistle, just about anything, but now I wake up if a mouse farts. I hear you, Dana. My husband, where he works in the rail yard, and they load the train with the product that they sell, which is plastic, and they do the little plastic pellets. They don't do a finished product. They just do little pellets that they sell to companies that turn into like Coke bottles and water bottles. There's a cardinal. A female cardinal just landed on my bird. Oh, did it fly off? Let me get closer to my bird. It was a female. Oh, there she is. She's over there feeding, eating. Right there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's another one, but that's not a cardinal. You know, the male cardinals are the prettiest. The females are not as pretty as the males. There she is. I think they live in that house. Oh, there's the bluebird going to the house. See that bluebird going to the house up there? Hey, Joey, welcome in. There she is. Look how pretty. I love birds. Yes, Becky. Yes. I always say, that's my grandmother and my brother visiting me when the Cardinals come. Yep, that's a female cardinal. But like I said, the male cardinals are the prettiest. Deep, deep and shoe. I'm gonna butcher that name. I can't say it. Yeah, and I'm amazed that the little squirrelies hadn't come out. We usually have at least 10 squirrels in the yard. Nope, not showing face this morning. I don't have my makeup on and everything. You always have a bright red cardinal, Michael, and you always say, "Hey, Dad." Isn't that funny how we do that? Thank you, Joy. More people are waking up now. People are waking up. Oh yeah, this is my quiet time. Usually, if I'm not live, I'm meditating and praying and reading my Bible. But for the last couple of mornings, I've been going live. Oh, he does, Michael. Believe me, we only started seeing the Cardinals. Hold on. After we lost our daughter, unreal how they just appeared. Oh, that is unreal, Claudette. Isn't that amazing? I do too, Joy. I love to watch birds. Love, love, love to watch the birds. And Berkeley does too. I think that she's still feeding right there. Yep. I wonder where the male is because he's usually not too far away when she comes up. We never ever seen any, and we love watching birds as well. Claudette, didn't you take some pictures? Oh, there she is. Didn't you take some pictures of birds? Because you used to do photography. I know you've taken some beautiful pictures. What's those little birds called? Somebody sent me the name of them. That also they are on my. They come and feed on my bird feeders. They're not little sparrows. They're yes, Claudette. Yes, we have a lot of red-tailed hawks here in the summer. We got to watch. You got to watch your small dogs around them. In the wintertime, we have a lot of bald eagles when the river freezes over. Oh, I bet the bald eagles are beautiful. Yep, she's hungry this morning. She is hungry. But we got a bird's nest in that top. We call that the penthouse. And then we got a We got a nest in that birdhouse. And then that little one down there that's hanging. We got a nest in there. But I don't know about that blue one or not. I don't know if we got birds that fly in that one. What are those little birds? They told me the name of them and I can't think of it. Yes, Michael, those darn hawks get after our chickens. Oh, wow. Used to get redneck pheasants. We have 5 newly hatched. Oh, Dana, yes, the hawks are amazing to watch hunt. They will circle and circle and then strike. Oh, They have a real cool calling, redneck pheasants. Oh, those hawk's claws are huge and sharp. If they can pick up a your dog, I bet they are. Look at her, Miss Cardinal out there. Where's your husband? Where's your boyfriend? Is he not awake yet? Look at her. She's done moved the bird seat up on the. I know. I heard her talking about it, Claudette. I heard her talking about that owl problem that she has. I know she does have the larger dogs. That's a blessing. I didn't know owls would do that. Until she started talking about it. I didn't know that owls would. We have a friend of ours, Michael, that's on the channel. One of the auctions that we go to, and she was talking about owls doing that. I did not have any idea that they would. Which I collect owls. I love owls. Oh no, they took our son's little Yorkie. Wait a minute, an owl did? An owl, Claudette? Or a hawk? I did too, Dana. A 5-pound dog? Oh my. I had no idea. Learned something new. Well, when she said it, I thought, now I've never heard of that. Is she sure it's owls? But then after she got to talking about it, I knew she was serious about it being owls. That is the way my daughter will be coming this morning. She'll be coming up that way. I have a fake owl on my porch to keep the bats away. Oh, nice. The bears never bothered the dog, but the owl got him. Oh, wow. That had to be devastating to watch an owl get your dog. Oh, my gosh. Claudette, how's your daughter and son doing and your granddaughter? I know, Michael. Yeah, keep your eye open for sure. Oh, they didn't see it, but they know that's what happened. Oh my God. Well, it's probably a good thing they didn't see it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they're doing good. How's Paul? James cut the grass the other day. He Once he starts cutting the grass for the spring, into the summer, he has to continue to cut it to begin with like every 2 weeks. And then when it really gets into summer, there's the bluebird. Um he has to cut every week. Wait a minute, is that the bluebird? Yeah, 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 yeah. We have a huge increase of coyotes around here. That's the main thing we got to watch for. An older lady got attacked by a pack a couple of months ago. And oh no, Michael, that is awful. Oh, was that a blue jay? I'm looking for the male Cardinal to show up. He won't strut his stuff this morning. He must be sleeping in. There's one. Let's see. She was doing her morning 5 a.m. walk and she saw one, and he came after her, and the rest of the pack came and attacked her also. Her husband heard her yelling, so he fired his weapon. Oh my gosh. Whew, that's scary. She was in awful shape. It was so sad, but she's back to walking now. Oh, that's nice. Glad she's back to walking, Michael. Maybe the male's in the is in with eggs so he can eat. I don't know where he is, but he's hiding out somewhere. I can't believe we hadn't seen squirrels. We usually have, like I said, 5 to 10 squirrels in my front yard. Maybe the rain. They don't like the rain. I don't know. And I hate to say this, but you know what James always says when he sees the squirrels go across the yard, which I look at them as my little pet squirrels. And I say, "Oh, James, the squirrels are in the yard," and he said, "Oh, that's a pot of gravy right there." I said, "You better not be doing anything to my squirrels," and he just laughs. I said, "That's my pets." Which this girl right here is gonna have to be really hungry to ever eat that meat. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna eat it because I may get desperate and have to eat squirrel, but it's gonna be oh yeah, the little chipmunks are sweet. The house right there that's behind the bird, that house, that's the house where the man had passed away, and they found him like 2 weeks after he had passed away. I have such a funny squirrel story coming down my fireplace chimney, and me waking up and getting a cup of coffee, and the squirrel jumped on off the top of the fridge. Oh, Michael, no way. Oh, Michael. Oh my gosh. We had a bird to fly into our house. And I was in my wheelchair. This didn't happen. It had to be right after I got in my wheelchair. And it flew when I opened the door. A bird flew in. I had to call my dad to come get this bird out of my house because James was at work. I was freaking out. It flew and it was upset because it had flown in my house, and you could tell it was trying to find its way out, and it was just running into the walls and couldn't find the door, and I was freaking out. You had to call work and they didn't believe you. They were like, "Okay, Michael, what have you been drinking this morning that you're seeing squirrels?" "Oh, no, I promise I'm not drinking anything. It's really a squirrel. Let me take a picture." They were probably saying, "All right, we need to see receipts. Get a picture of the squirrel, Michael. Get a picture of the squirrel." Well, hello, Punch Monkey. I locked myself in the bathroom till animal control came. It was so traumatic at the time. I bet it was. I'm not laughing because I'm just laughing at the way you're telling the story, Michael. It's funny the way you're telling it. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, what I was telling y'all about that house right there, it's been the day that we had Taylor's gender reveal. gender reveal for Lincoln, finding out that she was having a little boy. Um, they found him like 2 days later in that house. And do you know that his family has not been back over there to let the windows down? The car's still sitting there. Nobody has been back to that house since they found him. Punch is amazing. She lives in the beautiful mountains and does amazing cooking and shows her amazing scenery. Oh, nice. Oh, well, welcome in. Welcome in. No, they have not moved the car. They have not taken out one thing out of that house, which he only has a sister that's living in that's the only family he has, and she lives in Vicksburg, Mississippi, which is that's where the casinos are, some of the casinos. And it's like an hour and 20 minutes from here, but you would think she would probably come over here and clean it out and put the house up for sale or do something with it. Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, but it's just set right there. And the guy that lives in that house cuts the grass at that house just so it won't make all the other houses in the neighborhood look bad because the grass is so grown up. But his sister didn't ask this guy that lives in that house, Chad, to cut that grass. He just does it, you know. And people are awake this morning. I don't know why they hadn't. That's cray cray. I know there could be dirty dishes and food. They can't leave it. Insurance on the house will be no good. If that house burnt down, no insurance will go. I know. And the windows have been up, because I don't want to go into great detail about how they found him and everything, but he had been in his house for like 2 weeks, and nobody had seen him, and he had been passed away in there for about 2 weeks, so you can imagine the odor. And they had lifted the windows and all when they come and got him out of the house, and the windows are still up, and Lincoln is 15 months old. That's been almost 2 years. Oh, thank you, Punch Monkey. That's sweet. Oh, thank you, Michael. But what I'm saying is they could clean it out, sell it to a couple, like a starter house, or an older couple that just wanted to, live out their last days in a little house. And I just don't understand why they're letting it go to waste, because it's just going down. I mean, nobody's lived there, so it's just like it's just, you know how it does when somebody don't live in a home, it just deteriorates. Yeah, an estate sale, yeah. And that car, I mean, that was a nice car they had. I don't know if I can zoom in on it. Let's see. Um, it was like a Chevrolet. I can't think of the name of the Chevrolet that I'm trying to think of. Um, Impala, maybe. I know, but his sister will not come back over here and do anything with it. Nothing. He didn't have any children. His brother that passed away before him didn't have any children. Is that like a bungalow? I don't think so. Are you talking about the car, Claudette? The house have a base? No, no, no. We don't have basements here in Mississippi. I thought you meant the house because I've heard bungalow before. We don't have basements here. We have attics, but we don't have basements. Not very many houses in my area has a basement. We have a cement slab. that your house sits on, you know, like a concrete slab. Oh, Claudette, and everybody that's in here, I wanted to tell um, the girl that I inquired to, they clean my home, you know, that service, the cleaning service. Her dad pours concrete and does that. And I was asking her about, you know, I want to put a sidewalk right there, all the way around my house, a sidewalk so I could ride on it um, in my wheelchair so I could get out when it was raining and ride on that sidewalk. See, right now I can't get out of my house because it's raining and the grass is wet and remember the story about me getting stuck in the yard in my wheelchair? I know, and I told her that we wanted to get an estimate for him to come put a sidewalk so I could ride on the sidewalk around to get in the car. We have lots of basements in my area, but my house is a ranch. I'm so happy I don't have a basement. Yeah, we don't. There's not very many houses around my area that has a basement. I would say in this little town, there's probably 2,100 people that live in this town. Oh yeah, you're right. You are so right, Michael. Flooding. Yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna go in here and get ready for Mr. Lincoln to show up. Thank y'all for being here with me this morning and watching the sun come up, and the birds are still playing. Oh, there's 4 of them out there. Hold on a minute. Look at them. 4 or 5. Oh, you're welcome. Thank y'all for coming in. Love y'all, and there's nothing you can do about it. See y'all next time. Bye, neighbor.